Can the Buffalo Bills still win a Super Bowl? The Buffalo Bills have been a consistent contender over the years, but they have yet to make it to the NFL's biggest stage, the Super Bowl. With major roster changes over the past offseason, many are questioning whether their championship window is closed. While superstar quarterback Josh Allen is still in his 20s, the notion isn't entirely far-fetched. Elite quarterbacks have found themselves on struggling teams in the middle of their careers. The burning question is Allen destined for the same fate? Has Buffalo rebuilt their roster beyond repair, or will they cruise back to the playoffs as they have in the past? The competition in the AFC has intensified, adding fuel to the debate. The Bills will face a number of promising teams, including the dominant Kansas City Chiefs. Coupled with their significant losses, this is a tall order to overcome. Ahead of free agency, Buffalo had to part ways with several veterans to balance the books. They also lost their top 2 wide receivers to free agency and a big trade. Stephon Diggs, who was a key player, was traded to the Houston Texans, bolstering a formidable rival in their own conference. Buffalo's move to trade with the Chiefs during the draft allowed Kansas City to select Xavier Worthy, a wide receiver who many believe could become their best wideout this season. In addition to the Chiefs, other AFC teams are also looking to make a run at the Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens were close last season, while the Texans have shown significant improvement under C.J. Stroud. Teams like the Cincinnati Bengals and New York Jets are hoping for healthy quarterbacks, and other contenders like the Miami Dolphins and Jacksonville Jaguars could make a splash this year. The AFC is not an easy conference. The days of Buffalo and Kansas City being preseason favorites are over. Both teams will have to fight hard to make the postseason. If the Bills can't adapt and overcome their roster changes, their prospects for a deep playoff run look bleak. Securing a top 2 seed in your division is not a given, which makes a top 2 seed in the entire AFC daunting. The optimistic outlook changes in the NFL are unpredictable. Teams that are perceived as strong can falter, while those that are expected to fall often outperform. While the Bills' outlook may seem bleaker than in years past, they still have a long way to go to prove themselves beyond mere contenders. Allen remains at the top of his game, and head coach Sean McDermott is entering his 8th season, having established himself as one of the best in the NFL. The team still boasts significant talent. James Cook is a rising star at running back, and rookie tight end Dalton Kincaid showed promise in his rookie season. Buffalo's offensive line is expected to be one of the best in the league, giving Allen plenty of time to connect with new targets like Curtis Samuel, Chase Claypool, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and 33rd overall pick Keon Coleman. Coleman's high ball skills align well with Allen's deep throws. The defense took some hits during the offseason, but still has key players. A.J. Epinesa, Ed Oliver, and Greg Rousseau lead a strong defensive line, while Rasul Douglas and Taron Johnson will anchor the secondary. While the roster has changed, the essential pieces for success remain. If the team gels well before the season starts, Buffalo could still make a run at a Super Bowl. The verdict: Buffalo could stumble after all the changes, but betting against them might be premature. With Allen and McDermott at the helm, the team has consistently positioned itself to compete. Unless proven otherwise, it's safe to expect anything less. Even if the Bills don't show signs of competing at a high level this season, that doesn't mean their Super Bowl window has closed. The roster may have been overhauled quickly this offseason, and that could happen again in the future. It would take a lot to completely close Buffalo's Super Bowl window. The current outlook may seem bleak, but it's not time to hit the reset button just yet. As long as Allen performs at a high level, the Bills have a shot at the ultimate prize. While they may not be at their peak, the success of superstar quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes shows that top talent can shine no matter the circumstances. There's no need for Buffalo to panic just yet. With the Buffalo Bills undergoing significant roster changes and facing some tough competition in the AFC, do you believe they can still make a strong Super Bowl run this season?